Bob Hasegawa, your state representative for the 11th Legislative District, and I wanted to show you my new digs here in Olympia. We are just starting session. This is the second day. We just heard the State of the State address from the Governor, Chris Gregoire. But I wanted to make you feel at home here in my new location, so you'll hopefully come down and visit me sometime. We are in the John L. O'Brien building on the 3rd floor, and you will remember the Nisqually earthquake damaged this building pretty heavily back in the day. So we had to earthquake-proof it, and so we're now just coming back into it after spending a year in these portable mods out across the way. You can't believe how tight that was. So this is our new office, and I wanted to introduce you to my legislative assistant, Marisa Chavez, who is smiling over here, just had a baby, and so she missed the last legislative session, but she's with me again, thank goodness. So I wanted to show you inside. And please excuse the mess because I haven't quite settled into it yet, but I wanted to have the same basic view of the Capitol building. When you look at that, it can't help but remind you of why we're here. And speaking of that, when I was in Renton visiting with the Renton Technical College folk, they have a nationally recognized program called iBest, Integrated Best Basic Education and Skills Training, where they integrate English language skills with jobs training. And when I was there listening to their stories, I can't help but remember this one woman's story that struck me so much when she said that her son had actually been murdered. And he got caught up into some gang activity, and she blamed herself because she couldn't speak English, so she couldn't communicate with her son. And she pleaded for us to not cut English language learner funding so that they can help integrate into society over here. And when I was in Renton Technical College, they decided they wanted to send me a thank you, so they built this frame of messages, and you'll see a bunch of little note messages here. So what I do is about every day I'll pull one of these out just to sort of remind me of why I'm here. So I'll just sort of randomly grab one, and this one says, "I hope to be a doctor, but first I'm going to learn English very well for to make my dreams to reality." And that really reminds me why I'm down here, is to fight for the people of the 11th District. And with the Capitol in the background, you can't help but be moved by the importance of what we're trying to accomplish here. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what is going to be important this upcoming session, because you all are familiar with the budget problem and the revenue problem that we have. It's going to be imperative for us to figure out a way to mitigate the cuts that we're going to have to make in this budget. And so we're going to have to find ways of raising revenue that least impact the hardworking folks of the 11th District. So I'll be working hard on that. I also have been working very hard on this whole concept of creating a state Washington Investment Trust. What this Washington Investment Trust is an institution. Right now, when the state of Washington collects all of your tax revenue, we have to have a bank account just like anybody. So our bank account is held at the Bank of America. Well, the concept is, why don't we create our own institution? We'll put your tax dollars in our own institution that's owned by the people. The people make money off of their tax dollars. And oh, by the way, we can still control that money to leverage it back into our communities to create jobs and build schools and do all those good things to build the type of society that we all want for our grandchildren. So I'm working real hard on that project, and I'm hoping that we can get something like that passed through this legislative session. So enough about what we're going to be doing. I've probably gone over my time, so I just want to say thank you for your support and for watching this. And please stay in touch with me while I'm in Olympia. The best way that I can represent you is if you talk to me and tell me what your issues are. So nice talking with you, and I will talk with you again very shortly. Again, I'm Bob Hasegawa, your state representative from the 11th District. Thanks for watching.